Welcome to the Curly Hair Q&A show. I'm your host, Ken Nickels, and I'm here with Melanie Nickels. She is a Diva trained stylist and Weedad trained stylist and a curl professional and the founder of the Raw Hair Organic Salon in beautiful Naples, Florida. It's one of the top curly hair salons in the country, and Melanie is one of the top curl and color experts anywhere in the world, as well as an American board certified master colorist. She is also the founder of the Raw Curls brand of natural and organic curly hair products that can be found at rawhairorganics.com. So welcome. This is show number 138, and this is a big show. We have a lot to go through. This week, and of course, Melanie's been sick for a week. Do we have a cough button for her? No. So if you're watching on video tonight, Instagram, if you guys are watching in any of the groups, you'll see Melanie's got a pile of cough drops in front of her.
I just got my voice back today. I had no voice all week, so lucky for you, I got my voice back
today. She got it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this morning.
Yeah, she said nothing. So anyway, all right. So our sponsors this evening are Raw Curls and the Raw Curls brand of natural and organic curly hair products that are salon professional, priced affordably, and created by my co-host here, Miss Melanie Nickels. So you can find them, as I said, at rawhairorganics.com, and we are taking on a very limited number of salons and curly hair stylists. If you're interested, message us. You can talk to my assistant, Letitia, and she will set you up if there's still room. And when you do call her, you can get on her good side and wish her a happy 29th birthday tonight.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Letitia. So anyway, she's my gatekeeper if you guys haven't met her. If you want to talk to me, you got to get through her. Oh, boy. So anyway, this show is an award-winning podcast as well, if you guys didn't know. And you can watch us as a live stream, and you can watch us recorded as well as listen to us. And you can find us live streaming tonight. Depending on where you're watching us, there are plenty of other places you can watch us. The best place to watch us, where you get the best user experience as far as the clarity, the picture and the sound, etc., whatever, is the Curly Hair Q&A Show YouTube channel. You can also watch us on Instagram at Raw Curls. Hey, Instagram, they're on their own feed, so we always acknowledge them because they're not in the same feed everybody else is. In the Curly Girl support group on Facebook, the Diva Curl user support group on Facebook as well, and a couple of other curly hair Facebook groups, the Curly Hair Q&A group, Raw Curls user support group, and the Curly Girl Method product swap group. And our podcast, this episode, you'll be able to listen to tomorrow morning after 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time, if not earlier. And you can find that anywhere you consume podcasts, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Podcast Addict, and many, many more. And yes, we are a 2019 award-winning podcast. We were ranked the second hair industry, number 2 hair industry podcast that you must listen to and subscribe to. Click that subscribe button, people. And I think this week we just almost got about 16,000 downloads, which is pretty impressive. Wow. I can't believe that many people listen to us. I can't believe that many people tolerate me. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. That's probably, nah, we're not going to go any further. And you know what today is?
No. What
Brett,
is today?
did I just smack my lips?
Yes,
we just had this conversation.
He licked his fingers. Now he's
and
smacking
I smacked my lips. Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Anyone listens to.
Oh, you know what today is? Today is National Podcast Day.
No way.
Yeah, so I'd really appreciate it if... What's that? International Podcast Day. So if you...
We should have had a cupcake or something.
How about a cough drop?
I've got cough drops, yeah.
Oh my God! And of course, there's so much going on in our lives this week, and now we're both
insane.
Oh my God! And we're both sick. It's like we're so. Anyway, all right. So yeah. So okay. So let's also we'll go through the rest of our sponsors. You know who else is a sponsor? The Raw Curls Academy. What is the Raw Curls Academy? If you are a licensed professional hairstylist and would like to become a curl professional professional, a curl specialist, you can come down to beautiful Naples, Florida at our facility and spend 2 days with us and have one of the best in the world teach you how to cut and style and do everything you need to do with curls. We are sold out. Our October 27th and 28th class coming up this month is completely sold out. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry about that. But we have 3 classes available as of right now, January 26th and 27th in Naples, April 26th and 27th in Naples, and July 26th and 27th in Naples as well. We may have some, we're going to do an announcement here shortly. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this, Melanie, but we are going to announce at least one other curly hair training, maybe 2, that I can't give you I can't give you any details about those 2 classes, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. So it'll be interesting.
It's
but
a
we'll
surprise.
talk. Yeah, so we'll talk about that and one other quick sponsor read. Did I just smack my lips again?
You just smacked your lips again.
Plus
See?
America. I get it. I'll stop. It's just anyway. Here, you know what it is, and I'll tell you. All right, here. Full disclosure. I've got a retainer in my mouth and it broke today, and I can't get into the dentist till tomorrow.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, so it keeps clicking, and I'm so scared it's going to snag and rip my teeth out. I take a lot of pride in my
chomper. Nice
All right.
try.
So, are you a hairstylist that happens to be looking for a change and maybe would like to move to one of the most beautiful cities in the country, Naples, Florida? Where you'll always be sick, where you'll always be surrounded by sick people. The Raw Hair Organic Salon is now hiring licensed stylists. Do I have to be a curl specialist? No. We are also, are we still hiring a,
yes.
Do we need another receptionist?
Yes.
We need another receptionist, and we're hiring at least 2 more stylists. If you are interested, we have a generous commission structure and training. No, not that generous.
No, we're hiring. We can hire one more. I just offered somebody a job today, so that was a fun fact, but I didn't get to tell you.
So you have a fun fact. Do you want to tell us your name? Do you want to tell us anything about her, or do you want me to just finish the read? And
no,
we'll share that for another time. Can you put that back because I'm not done? All right. Anyway, you can start today. No, not today. You can start tomorrow because we're closed. Generous commission structure and training, new modern drama-free salon, and feel free to send us an email. You can email Melanie at rawhairorganics.com, or do you want them to yeah, that's probably where the easiest way to, you'll see that. Or give us a call at 239-597-0939.
Yeah, so we need to change that on the bottom of there to my email.
Yeah, Brett, if you could, when you get a chance, you don't have to do it right now, but when you get a chance. All right. Okay, so I said we got a big show. Let's get through that. We're going to need cough buttons. We better be cleared up by next week because Melanie's got a big weekend coming up.
We have a special guest coming next Monday.
We didn't talk about that. You want to do that? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
we have a special guest coming in studio next week. So, Rhett, keep that in mind. We'll have to set it up, and however we're going to do this with cameras and stuff. So anyway, all right.
Yep,
okay.
And should we talk about what we're going to talk about?
If you want to, we can do that.
Yeah, it's a great topic. So.
Yeah. Do we have some time to kill, Rhett? Well, why don't we hold off on that?
I just have one thing. Yeah,
hold on that. Go in my headphones, please. No okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Melanie. Tell us about our guest for next week.
Okay. So, well, I don't. It's going to be my mother, but the topic is going to be curls after cancer. So we get that question a lot. You know, how hair can change from chemotherapy or cancer treatments, and that is exactly what happened to my mother. So she's going to be visiting, and she's going to come on the show and tell us all about it, her experience, and you know what she's gone through and how she's had to adjust. And so that's all I'm going to say. But it'll be fun because she's fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. She'll be here for
a
week, but she'll only be on the show.
Get ready,
once.
Rhett.
She'll only be here for one night next Monday. So, all right, okay. So next thing, oh, got so much to go through tonight. Next thing, so as a lot of you know, but not everybody knows, but as a lot of you know, several weeks back, we had couple of gentlemen, friends of ours from the Weedad flagship salon in beautiful Lauderdale, Florida. Chadwick Pendley is the global creative director for Weedad International, and they stopped by the salon, came to visit us, people that we know them well, and we spent the afternoon filming together on a Sunday, and we're going to show you now what we did that day. You guys are going to kick out of this. Well, Instagram won't see this, will they? Instagram, when this is over, go to the YouTube channel and watch it. You'll get a kick out of it. You'll get a kick out of it. So we'll talk about this once you show it. It's just a couple minutes long, but let's run it, Rhett. Let's get a look at it. Yep.
Hey everybody, it's Melanie Nickels at Raw Curls, and guess what? Oh my God, I'm here with the Wee Daddies. They showed up at my salon. It's the Wee Daddies. This is Chadwick and Igor, and we're here together today to have some fun, and you guys are in for some really great information. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna do it. We're gonna cut and style my hair. Hopefully he doesn't chop it all off.
So we began today using CIC Beauty's Neo Powder, the first water-activated shampoo. We ask, what do you need water in your shampoo for? You're about to get into a shower that's filled with it. You can see I'm applying the powder at the scalp, and it's absorbing the oil and the sebum. Once the water hits it, it gently activates, creating a lather, which lifts dirt and debris and sebum from the scalp and the hair. Now, what we're looking at is typical of someone who hasn't shampooed in 3 to 4 days. The curls that have fallen out have stayed trapped. Moving through, we'll comb and detangle Melanie's hair as we begin to impart hydration using CIC Beauty's Beauty Brush. This is hyaluronic acid converted into a nano vapor. After that, we began to go in and do a nice shaping of Melanie's curls, creating movement, lift, and volume, helping to organize and cascade her curls. Imparting products and a styling product, I'll now begin to style her curls. This technique is used to cascade and organize curls so that as they dry, they stay defined. We'll now use the 3-in-1 Universal Diffuser with the Ace Serum. The Ace Serum will be applied into the chambers. This will infuse the hair with hydration and moisture and essential oils while you're diffusing. I've chosen to use the catcher as the attachment to begin drying Melanie's curls. It will simply catch the curls, hold them into the base, protecting them so that when they're dry, they stay defined and frizz-free. You can see how they cascade and organize around the fingers deep inside the base of the catcher. Moving through, diffusing mostly, I'll diffuse her to about 70% using the catcher. Now, as you see, we've started to dry and the curls have started to set and take place. Moving from this, we'll change attachments, and what we'll apply is called the lifter. With the fingers, it will allow us to lift, creating volume and movement throughout the interior of Melanie's hair. This is excellent for those girls who want volume. The lifter, which is one of 3 attachments for the Universal Diffuser. And then just coming in and finishing Melanie's look, smoothing, breaking away any cast that was created, helping her curls to be lived in and opened, soft and cared for. We finish up her look.
So I just wanted to say cheers and thank you to our friends, Igor and Chadwick. They are the Wee Daddies from the Weedad Salon in Fort Lauderdale, coming and hanging out with us and just sharing and inspiring other curlies.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and look forward to more.
Absolutely.
Growing and prospering together.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
And there you have it. What do you think?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a fun day. That was a fun day. We, for those of you who may not have known, and now you see it now, Chadwick and Igor together have been creating items over the last year or two, I think, and they're just starting to launch them, and we decided to help them out. So we had them come in.
I got a haircut.
Melanie got a haircut out of it, and it's it's really funny because I talked to some people about it, and they're like, "Are you kidding? Are you gonna?" I'm like, "No. Why wouldn't you have another expert in the industry cut your curls?" We don't. That is a real common misconception, and we've addressed this before in the past. Is that so many people think in this industry, especially in the curl segment, that especially manufacturers like us, hate each other. We all hate each other. A lot of us are close friends. I mean, like,
I waited 2 years
people
for that haircut.
Yeah, I mean, waited 2 years. That is a legit statement. Yes, but I mean, a lot. Pretty much everybody that we have on the show are friends of ours, and it's just professional courtesy, and it's not. We don't hate each other. Nobody's trying to cut. All right. So Jessica from Jessie Curl did try to bleed you to death, but that's another story.
Yeah.
We'll let her come and defend herself.
Yeah.
She's supposed to come on and talk
That's
to you
right.
guys.
Her head should be healed by now.
Her head should be pretty healed by now. So, but it's, so it's fun, and we do stuff like this, and it's, and it's really cool. So, anyway, Rhett, do you have any pictures? Also, I want to bring that up. They, these three items that they've created, this diffuser is really pretty groundbreaking. It's really pretty cool. Melanie, are you using this in your salon now?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you guys saw it there. It's for those of you who use a diffuser. It's really, really unique, and it's really, really slick. I mean, you could see in that video towards the end when Melanie's curls started to get dry. Do you see how curly they were?
Yeah.
Right.
It looks a little scary. It's a little big, and at first I thought, I don't know, what kind of difference is it really going to make? Because a diffuser is a diffuser. But honest to God, it is so worth every penny. It really makes a big difference in my curls for sure, and my clients too. You can see they're fuller and bouncier and shinier. I sell out of them quickly. Yeah. Everybody, even if they just bought a different diffuser or have a Dyson, which it does not fit on, they still want to get it.
Right. So. It's it's really unique. And the other thing is that why we wanted to do this, beside the fact of we wanted to showcase some of the things that they're doing, but we also wanted to be able to show a lot of you what a Wee Dad cut is. There's a lot of people that hear about it and have no idea, and there's tons of people that are sold out on the idea that it's like the devil. You can only have a curl by curl cut. You could only have a dry cut and whatever. Well, you guys got to see Melanie get a 100% wet cut, right? There was no dry cutting in that at all, was there?
No.
And
he did carving and slicing, and their signature techniques, and my hair survived, and my curls have looked absolutely fabulous since. Even the girls at work were like, wow. Right. It really bounced them up and made them lock together. Just that in combination with the diffuser, my hair is and he of course gave it more attention than I do on a daily basis, but it's been great. Yeah. And certainly those of you especially who have been in the online groups, know that this is a real common misconception, and a lot of it has to do with, Wee Dad has just not been out strongly enough promoting, what they do. They were the first ones to,
and they were the first.
She was the first one to bring a curly technique
for sure
to the States. So
yeah, Wee Dad was.
It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, she was the first one.
So, I just believe that you can't knock success. There's different ways to go about things, and if you achieve great results, then, that's wonderful. Yeah. And you can't deny that. So, there's just, and I believe in dry cutting because I do it, but I also believe in the wet cutting because it works as well. I mean, and just again, full disclosure, we're not a Wee Dad salon. No. We're not. But there's one right behind my salon.
There is one right behind us. But
I haven't coughed this much all day.
Of course not. Of course not. But we'll take a cough drop.
I have one.
Oh, take another.
Oh my God.
We, but we wanted to showcase that, so people would actually see it and get a better understanding of it. So, anyway, so that's that. So, anyway, like I said, some groundbreaking things. What's really interesting, and I'm going to show you some pictures right now. Last weekend, the Hollywood Beauty Awards in Hollywood, California, were going on last Saturday, right before the Emmys, and that diffuser won the award this year for 2019 for innovation in the hair and beauty industry. And we're going to show you them getting their Oscars or their Emmys. And there you go. There's Chadwick and Weedad. And you see the chick with the broken arm in the middle? You know who that is? That's Christy Brinkley. For those of you who watch Dancing with the Stars or Dancing with the Stars that she was on and broke her arm and her daughter had to take her place? Well, there she is with her broken arm. It was like shortly after it happened. But there they are with the award.
Yay.
With their 2019
Congratulations.
Hollywood Daytime Beauty Awards. Pretty neat. So
Awesome.
Anyway. So it's legit.
Yeah,
It's
they look
legit.
good.
And they look good. That orange suit, bro.
You need one.
Dang. That or blue, I'm thinking. No.
Oh, yeah.
It would go with my eyes, but nobody sees my eyes. All right. Okay.
Sorry.
So, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic for the evening. And I'm gonna bring this up, and I've just been told in my ear there's a bit of a change of plans. So. This evening, we're supposed to have a live guest on today to do Q&A, which is Christy Zimmerman. Christy Zimmerman is from, excuse me, Christy Zimmerman is the founder and creative director of Uptown Curl, and she has two locations, one in Uptown Minneapolis and the other in the historic downtown of Stillwater, Minnesota. And she's opening a third location coming soon to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Christy is a curl-by-curl educator under Lorraine Massey of Curly World in New York City, as well as a Level 3 Diva certified stylist. Christy chose to become a stylist at the age of 30 after being fed up with bad experiences in salons her entire life, and she focuses on curly hair women.
Is Eau Claire close to there?
Yeah, it's on the other side of Minneapolis.
Because I didn't know about that.
It's where it's like over the bridge, over the Mississippi. It's not far from there. It makes sense.
Oh.
I think she grew up there now that I think of it. I'm pretty sure. But
I mean,
anyway.
I know a lot of people that go to college there. But.
Yeah, right, because the university is there. But anyway, Christy is supposed to come on the show, and for those of you who don't know why, she's supposed to come on the show because last Monday night she made a controversial statement online, asked a number of us curl professionals to share it, and I obliged. And I'm going to read it to you, and then we'll go from there. So, Rhett, can you post it up where I can actually see it? Rhett's going to put it on the screen for those of you watching on video. She wrote this on Monday night. Do not use these products. They contain sodium hydroxide, which is the chemical name for lye. Lye is a caustic chemical used in hair relaxer. Diva Curl has literally lied and put hair relaxer in their Decadence line of products, which is marketed to women of color and highly textured hair. How dare you, Diva Curl? This is absolutely disgusting and immoral. For anyone who has purchased these products, stop using them immediately and contact Diva Curl customer service and demand a refund. Curly hair stylists, please repost and share this with your clients and followers. So, as you could guess, come Tuesday morning, it had escalated quickly, like Will Ferrell on Anchorman. Well,
Wow.
that escalated quickly, and it did, and it did.
And
so,
like you said, like you had just said, I think during my coughing fit, she is she's
highly
always
trained stylist.
Diva stylist and always been very supportive of Diva products and very good friends, I think, with Lorraine Massey.
Very good friends. Yes, they're
So-
very close.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. So Tuesday morning, and I know Christy. We've done business together in the past. I've known her we've known her about 5 years, right? Something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. The years go by so fast.
Yeah.
I talked to her, but I've never met her in person.
Yeah, I've never met her in person, but we've talked to her many times. Yeah, I can remember one time, spending an hour and a half on the phone with her late on a Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
So we know her professionally, and
We share some clients. I've referred some.
oh, that's right. We share some clients who winter down here in Naples and live up north.
Right.
So Tuesday morning, I saw this happen at night before I went to bed, and I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. And Tuesday morning, I got up early to go to the gym, and I grabbed my phone, and I saw what was going on, and I thought, I'm going to ask her if she wants to come on and talk about this. We'll see what happens. So it's like 6:30 my time in the morning, Eastern time, and I sent her a message, and I'm like, well, let's see if she even responds. I didn't even finish tying my shoe. I was sitting there tying my shoe.
It takes them a long time to tie shoes, by the way.
I didn't finish, and she came back and she said, absolutely, and I said, great. And so I made some posts in some of the online groups and said, if you've got questions about this that you want Christy to answer directly, we're going to bring her on and we'll do it live, and and she can tell us what her thoughts are, and let's delve into this a little bit deeper. And we just got a message within the last 10 minutes or so since we've started that Christy will not be on tonight. Her son, she's actually in the emergency room with her son. She's got a young son that, how do they say? He got his bell rung playing football. Got his bell rung.
Concussion.
So yeah, it sounds like.
I've had one.
I've had many.
Well, that
and
explains a lot.
It's obvious.
Well, that explains a lot.
I've had many. I've actually had a good one hanging upside down by my knees on a tree limb, because that's smart.
I did that a lot.
The tree limb broke.
I didn't
was
get
too
any
thin.
concussion.
The tree limb broke.
You were too heavy.
Crashed down just like I was a little kid. So anyway, she will not be coming on tonight. She's apologizes to everyone, and we are going to have her on. I'm guessing not next week. The week after, it's gonna be. I've got guests piled up here.
I don't know. We'll
That's
have
the
to
problem. I have
Yeah.
3 more guests piled up here in the next couple of weeks. We are loaded with curl industry experts over the next month. Loaded.
Cool.
So I don't know what we're gonna do. Do you want to blend her into next week? Do you want to run a longer show? What do you want to do?
We'll have to figure it out and just make an announcement. I mean, what do you do?
let's do that. I mean, what are you gonna do? Stuff happens, but so if we can fit it in next week, we'll fit her in. If we can do it. If not, I'll keep you guys posted. So Melanie, would you like to do some real live Q&A?
Oh, yes.
Do we have enough time, Rhett? How long have we been bantering?
I should have brought. Well,
all right.
yeah.
This is going to be a lightning round. All right. So if you guys are watching in the Curl Industry Support Group, if you're watching the live stream of the Q&A there, I've opened up my laptop and I'm going to scroll down here and look for questions. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to give you, there's a little bit of a delay. I'm going to give you a minute or two. And if we don't, then we'll wrap it up. If not, Melanie will answer some questions and we'll do that. I'm in the curly hair Q&A, the live feed, number 138. Curly Girl Support Group. Curly Girl Support Group. Curly Girl Support Group.
Gross.
That was a raspberry. I turned my head. It's my mic anyway. I turned my head. You ever been to a concert? It's disgusting. Anyway. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. So if you've got anything related, you can. Or Melanie,
cut your hair.
Do you have anything?
So you need it. I'm
God.
looking at those sprouts standing up on the top.
I really need it. It's bad. We're supposed to be moving that. Our spare cutting chair is supposed to come here. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, because Rhett needed a haircut like a month ago.
He got one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do, which is coming up. All right. So do we have any questions here? I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything. And I get it because nobody's ready. That's the thing. And I don't want to go into any of the questions that I have pages. You guys can't see. I have pages of questions for her tonight. But I'm not going to go into them because I don't want to. That's her deal. They're for her. So
Rhett, did you get those pictures I posted of the progress of my hair?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Do you have those, Rhett? Okay, we'll talk about that. Now, Melanie posted some pictures yesterday or the day before. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks back, we had Deshawn Bullard from Nuratress come on, where Melanie went for her let's call it trichologist training, and she is a hair loss specialist, and we brought her on to do Q&A after Melanie went through her certification. And Melanie had some thinning areas, and she started using some of the Nuratress products and the systems that that she has, and posted some of the results. And how long have you been using it?
Well, the first picture and then the picture I just posted were 6 weeks apart but I had 2 weeks off while I was in Spain on vacation because I didn't bring all that stuff with me. I packed very minimally. So, in total, I've been doing it 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
and there was a difference. That's, for sure. It's noticeable already.
Yeah. Melanie's, Brett's going to show the pictures of Melanie's before and after, and I'm going to look for, I'm going to look for her post because there were some questions afterwards. So take a look at that. And change the color too.
I was going to say, well, no. And this is a great example. I was actually kind of excited when I looked at it because what a difference it makes what lighting you're in. So we talk about that all the time. Clients might come in and say, oh, my hair looks brassy. And they come into the salon and you're like, what are you talking about? It's not at all. Wow. I mean, that is the same hair color. I haven't changed my hair color in years now. So,
is that really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
The lighting, I just said. So that's the difference that lighting can make, whether it's warm or cool. Yeah, crazy, but it's really interesting to see that side by side. But as you can see, I definitely have had hair filling in, and I noticed it. I mean, I've known because I have, a whole new little hairline going on too. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'll keep taking pictures and tracking the progress and sharing it with you guys. But typically what we learn, when someone comes in, we put them on a 3-month program. So 90 days. And then, we're going to check and compare, and see what kind of progress you're making and then determine, what kind of treatment should be continued going forward.
So what did you use? Tell us exactly what you used in this. And then I'm going to give you some questions off of your post from the other day, which there's a lot. There's 16 questions, but I'm just going to pick and choose a couple. So tell us, what did you use? What was the procedure?
So along with that hair loss, I also was having a spot in the back of my head, like in the occipital area that was dry and itchy. And so I started with the oxygenation treatment. So that's taking the oxygen therapy machine along with the follicle stimulator solution. And I did that treatment once a week. And then within a week, it was already feeling better, but I just did it for 2 weeks in a row. So I did that twice, and then that alleviated. And then I did a scalp exfoliation with the hair stimulating products from Nuratress.
Did that hurt?
No, not at all. It's stimulating. You feel the menthol and the peppermint, and you massage that in for like 5 minutes.
Like the old Aveda shampoo, remember that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. So you definitely feel it, and that's to help exfoliate the scalp. So any dead skin cells, any dry flakes that have built up, that, excess oil that needs to be exfoliated from the scalp and the hair. So I've done that. And then I also started taking the Nuratress hair vitamins. So that's something that I do daily, and then use the take-home follicle stimulator at night as well. So it's very easy. It's a very easy system, but that's all that I've done.
Now, there were some people that asked about this when they saw your post and knew from watching the show that it was Nuratress, and said that some of the products that are part of that program are not curly girl friendly. What are your thoughts?
So that could be true. That could be true. Absolutely. And I had that discussion with Deshawn because, I told her, first of all, I specialize in organic and her products aren't organic. And second of all, the curly girl world, there's some conflicts. And so I had that conflict and struggle when I was in class, and I was, concerned about what should I do? I'm here. I really believe in this certification. I like what it's all about. There's absolute success that she's having. So what I decided and what I talked with her was that I was going to offer, either you have to decide. So if you're concerned about your curls and using, certain ingredients, then you need to stick with that. If you're concerned with hair loss and growing new hair, then you need to, look into the products that are working for that. So it comes down to a personal decision. If some people are, it's a very serious issue, and they'll do anything.
I have one little spot, and I hate it.
Yeah. So
if you told me if I rub dog poop on it every day and my hair would come back in that spot, I'd do it.
Exactly. So, it doesn't necessarily have to be forever either. So, if you use the sulfate product or whatever it is, that is something that you normally wouldn't use, it's not necessarily going to be forever, but it comes down to a personal choice. And I agree that, I've seen people with hair loss and they're really, really distraught about it. So I would say, many times they're going to choose to do what they need to get that hair back, and then we'll worry about everything else later. And, so that's what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
So it's two different things, and you have to decide for yourself.
Yeah.
But, I can also incorporate a lot of my products to be like the maintenance product or things that, people would take home and use. So again, you're going to use treatment stuff for the hair loss, but then on an ongoing regular basis, you can switch back to something like Raw Curls.
Okay. Does the Nuratress, does it have hormones in it?
No.
No
it's
hormones.
all natural.
No hormones. All natural. Okay. Trying to keep up with the feed here. Let's see if I've got any other quick questions for you. Let's see. Okay.
The main basic hair growth system that they promote is the hair growth vitamins, the follicle stimulator, the stimulating shampoo, and the vitamin conditioner. So that's it. It can be very simple.
Yeah.
And again, everyone's going to have a different situation, so that's not the be all end all, but that's the basic core group of products that would be necessary to help with the hair growth in many cases.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see if we have any other questions or not. That's I think that's pretty much it. Okay. What does all this follicle stimulation do? Does it help with curly hair?
Well, it helps to grow hair, so it's going to help to stimulate the follicle. So, the follicle stimulator product in itself has ingredients that help to like tone the skin, to tighten it, like using a toner on your face. So it's going to keep it's an antifungal with natural ingredients. So it's going to keep that hair follicle and scalp clean and healthy, and it stimulates to promote hair growth.
Red, can you post pull up that picture again? There's some people asking. Show that before and after thing. And this, Melanie, is 6 weeks, correct?
Yes. And again, there was a 2-week period in there that I didn't do anything because we were out of the country.
That's right. You didn't want to carry the stuff with you?
Yeah. No, I did not.
Yeah.
And so
it would be even better.
Yeah.
So what, are you going to wait another month and show us pictures again, or 6 weeks or so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe around Halloween, somewhere there. Are we having a Halloween special? Oh, maybe not, because
I think Halloween's on a Wednesday.
You're holding a class on the 28th, so you probably won't make it here.
Oh.
I'll be on my own, like before. I'll bring in a guest.
You'll have to wear a costume.
My guess is I will invite Miss Kelly Byler to come on and substitute for you again, like she did last time. So,
Well.
anyway, we'll see.
Okay.
Alrighty, unless anybody from my own salon actually wants to drive up here on their off day, we can ask. That's all we can do is ask.
Yeah.
My God, right? You know what I mean? Like, never mind. I'm not going to get into that. Hand these people in. Anyway.
What can you do?
What can you do? All right, let's wrap it up.
Maybe the new stylist. Well, but she doesn't do curly hair.
Oh, so maybe not.
She's gonna have to.
That's
go
it.
through training.
I'll bring another guest on. No problem. Yeah, it's nice to have those guest hosts to come in, co-hosts. So
Okay.
get a little different opinion and gives you a
variety.
break. Yeah, because by the end of a 2-day class, Melanie's pretty wiped. So you wouldn't want to be talking to her. Put it that way. You wouldn't want to be asking her questions. I'll tell you that.
I came the last time after class.
That's right. You did race up here. Isn't that right, Red? I forgot.
Terry was here.
Terry
and I
was
surprised
here.
everybody. I was fine.
That's right. Anyway, okay. All right, let's wrap it up. Should we wrap
I'm
it
like
up?
the Energizer Bunny. I just keep going.
Just keep going until you get sick.
Yeah, but I'm still going. I worked all week with no voice.
Yeah. Okay.
And
All right.
people are like, don't talk, but then they talk to you. So how do you not talk?
That's how it goes in your world. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys next week, Monday. We'll have a special guest, Melanie's mom, to talk about cancer and curls. And maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have Christy Zimmerman back on next week. Maybe, or it'll be the week before. And keep her son in your prayers. Your thoughts, whatever it is you do, think, whatever, let's hope he's okay and she's okay and not a mess. I couldn't imagine my parents, me growing up. I was always
no wonder they're
hurt.
drinkers.
Right.
Now we know why.
Exactly. My parents are more than that. But anyway, we won't get into that. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Have a great girl week.